I lost my phone last night, so we're gonna go do chores and then we're gonna retrace my steps last night and just keep calling my phone and hopefully we find it. All right, let's all walk out here. I think it's in the pond. However, I spent like 45 minutes down there last night, so.
Is this right where you were?
I was out there.
When you first walked out, you tried to cross it.
Yep. All right, I found it. We found it. We did a sweep. Good morning, I am Dustin Aleman. This is Aleman Family Homestead. Our hope for this channel is that you're able to pick up a tip, a trick, a golden nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, go ahead and hit subscribe. Give us a like. Keep bringing those comments, feedback. Appreciate y'all. Today we've got normal day of chores. However, I lost my phone last night when I was out getting the girls, getting those cows, bringing them up to the corral. Annabelle and Bronco, her calf, jumped into the pond, which I roped off, and I was in there chasing them around last night. My phone was in my back pocket. My fault, completely my fault. It has fallen out of here before, so shame on me for, yeah, it was just really not a smart move. I should have it in here, lesson learned. However, I need my phone, so we're gonna go do chores and then the family, Nat's got her phone. We're gonna retrace my steps last night and just keep calling my phone and hopefully we find it. It rained last night too, so who knows? I guess we're gonna chalk this up as a really not a smart decision on my end and hopefully a lesson learned. So we'll bring you along for the journey. Hey.
No, the
Please, it should be fine.
yeah, right, it's full.
Okay. What?
What are these girls doing?
I don't know.
I know, they're all up.
All right, let's all walk out here. Okay, guys, let's go.
Get them over the fence.
All right, so I think it's in the pond. However, I spent like 45 minutes down there last night, so we're gonna go retrace my steps. We were way out here. We're gonna all go out there and then walk in a line, and while we're calling my phone with Natalie's phone, and hopefully we see it. And right now, you could be looking for it.
Is this right where you were?
I was out there.
You were by the pond.
I was way out there.
Oh, you walked?
Yeah, there's no way. It could be. Yeah, so let's walk.
When you first walked out, you tried to cross it.
Yep. I'm just gonna...
I do have another blue phone.
Okay, so here's the thing, guys. You can't be talking. All right, I found it. We found it. We did a sweep, got the phone, got lucky. It wasn't even ringing. So I turned my phone on Do Not Disturb all day long because I'm easily distracted and I just don't do phones during the day. However, Natalie is on, you could put, you know, certain people on there that'll ring through, and she's one of those people. It was ringing, I just couldn't hear it. So I was out here with a flashlight last night and hoping to listen and hear, and of course I couldn't hear it. So it was in this pond. I thought that's where it was because the Annabelle and Bronco got in there and I was chasing them around. And we did. I mean, we swept the whole area where I walked, but ended up finding it in here. So all good. Mission accomplished. It only took us like 20 minutes. Grateful I found it. All right, we're gonna go get Annabelle milked, and we'll bring you along for that. Call it a day. Are you turning the water off, Evie? Okay, so that's a relief. It's funny. So this morning I hijacked Natalie's phone. So I get up early, I go downstairs, I work out. Everything I do is on that phone. All my apps, my nutrition, calorie counting, all of it. My steps, everything's on there. My audiobooks, I usually listen to audiobooks while I'm working out. So it's funny how you become dependent on things. Not that cell phones are a good thing to be dependent on. I think we're an addictive society with these phones. That's a whole nother topic. I'm not even gonna get on my soapbox on that. However, it was nice. Nat, she's a trooper. She let me hijack her phone for a couple hours this morning. I downloaded all my apps, was able to do my workout, listen to my audiobooks, my Bible reading apps on there, everything's on there. And I was able to download everything onto her phone and use her phone this morning. So what did we learn? Lesson learned. So now, guess where my phone is? It's right here. It's right here. Oh, it's not here. It's right here. I didn't learn my lesson. So from now on, I'm putting my phone right here. I need to get a secure location. It was in my phone. So I didn't even learn my lesson. After all of that, I still put it in my pocket. And the reason I lost it, it was in my back pocket. So moving forward, I have to be conscientious of putting it in here if I'm gonna bring it out. And honestly, I don't even know why I'm bringing it out to do chores at night. I used to listen to audiobooks, which is why I had it. I didn't even have my audiobook on last night. So I think it's just a habit I just need to break. I don't need to bring my phone out when I'm chasing cows around and it's susceptible to jumping out of my pocket. So all good, it's a relief, I'm glad. I loathe, I do not, we use our phones until they're just dead. I'll show you Natalie's. It's ridiculous how, I mean, her screen is so cracked, she's got a big old hole in the middle of her phone. We use these things until we're forced to go get them. I can't stand going in, talking to the sales rep. They're giving you your spiel on why it's better to do it, you know. We avoid it like the plague. I think Nat, she's going 5 years on hers. Mine's only 2 years old, and the only reason I got a new one 2 years ago, same thing happened. I dropped it in with the pigs. Couldn't find it. By the time I found it, the pigs, I mean, they went to town on it. They were stomping on it, chewing on it. They destroyed it. So 2 years ago, I was forced to go get a new phone. So more than anything, I'm glad I just saved 3 hours of my life dealing with a sales rep at AT&T. So all good. All right, enough about that. Let's go in, we'll get Annabelle milked. Bring you along to get her milked. What are their names? I was trying to remember.
Paquita, Josephina, and Brenda.
Josephina. Here, babe, let me see your phone.
Josephina is the...
All right, check this thing out. This is Natalie's phone. She has this, yeah, look at this big, I don't know if you guys can see that. She has this big black spot. There's cracks all over. We actually left this thing out a couple nights ago because we have cases. Well, we left it outside. We did a fire. Nat and I did a fire, and she left her phone out. And Cooney, our other dog, just destroyed it. So I went out there, and it's still ticking. So we use these things until they die. So I think this thing's like 5 years old. Kind of funny.
5 or 6.
Maybe even 6.
Right when I moved.
A couple days ago. Really?
Yeah. How about telling Bob from Avon? Why?
Okay, so a couple of things I'm going to talk about. We're getting ready to trigger these girls again. It's already been close to 60 days, so we'll talk about that. And then last night, again, I know I keep reiterating this, but so I go out every night, get the cows, bring them up. For whatever reason, Annabelle and her calf got stuck in the pond. I've roped that off. I could not get them out because they're trained and they're scared of that line. It's not even hot. It's a dummy line. So I was running around after them. It was dark, trying to I was by myself. Lift the rope with one hand and then try to shoo them over with another, and I was running around. I know exactly what happened. My phone just flopped out of my pocket. So again, lesson learned. It's in here now. I'm not putting it in my back pocket anymore. Shame on me. That was not the first time that fell out of my back pocket. So shame on me for just not being smart. I need to stop talking about it. I'm glad we found the phone. Okay. All right, and then it's time for the way we timeline our trigger, our AI for our cows. We do 60 days. We're gonna trigger 60 days post delivery. And so we used the last cow to deliver, which I think was a heifer. It was our heifer, Maybell. Maybell was the very last girl. She was the last girl to deliver. So we're 50 days, that's where we're at. We're 50 days post Maybell delivering. So 10 days from today, we're going to trigger. But I need to chat. I was chatting with Allison. She's our AI tech. She comes out. I've been chatting with her the last couple weeks. I need to reach out to her and make sure we got to meet up with her sometime in the next 10 days to get the drug. So again, we're as natural as possible until it comes to AIing these cows. And the only drugs we use it's all hormones. It's all hormones. We use cedars. So the cedar manipulates the cycle. Put the cedar in, all 3 cows. You pull it out a week later, and then you start giving them shots. Progesterone and GnRH, and I don't remember how that is. Allison sets that schedule up for me. To trigger. So it's a week with the cedar in. You pull the cedar, you do a shot, and then I think 3 days later, you AI and do another couple of shots. And that's it. That's the process. That has been our best bet in terms of getting these girls pregnant. Allison does have some good A2A2 Jersey. It's sexed even. So A2A2 Jersey sexed semen. So it's a female, which we would love if we can reproduce our Jersey, our A2A2, and get our next gen milk cow out of Annabelle. We're gonna try it. We tried this a couple years ago with Mary. It didn't work, and that's what started the sad process of her just not getting pregnant. And honestly, I don't think it had anything to do with the A2A2, the sex semen. It was more along the lines of she was just done. She just couldn't get pregnant anymore. So we're gonna put Jersey in her, and then we've got Wagyu for the other 2 girls. That's the plan. More to come on that. Keep in tune. We'll bring you along for that whole AI process. It's super fascinating.
Hi, girls.
Okay, we are going to call it a day today. As always, appreciate each and every one of you. Our hope for this channel is that you are able to pick up a tip, a trick, a golden nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, go ahead and hit subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, a like. Keep bringing comments, feedback. Appreciate y'all. We will catch you next time.